Hi, this is Justice with Tablet Pro, and we're going to be talking about Artrage 5 on the new Surface Go. This is the 4GB model, and Artrage 5 works beautifully on it. It is one of the most enjoyable experiences painting that I've had in any program for a long time. One of the things that I really like is the way that Artrage and Tablet Pro work together. Here you can see I'm moving around the canvas, zooming in and out, and we're switching between tools and brush sizes really quickly, as well as pulling up palettes and colors in a way that not only is enjoyable and quick, but it's kind of therapeutic. And I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if it's the color blending or just how smooth everything kind of works together. And there's virtually no lag in almost every single brush at almost every single size on this device. It costs half of what the new iPad Pro 2018 is, and it has obviously a lot of the same features. So if this is something that you guys like, you enjoy digital painting, but you are kind of turned off by complex programs, this is a great choice. Now keep watching, and we're going to talk more about that. So Artrage has been around for a long time. It was actually the first program, digital art program, that I ever used, and it's definitely one of the easiest. So here you can see what the brush is. You can see this really nice texture in the paint. The colors blend beautifully and naturally. You can see you can get some really fantastic paintings done inside of Artrage, and it works really nice and smoothly on the Surface Go. So this is the classic UI, the one that most people are used to. I actually prefer to change mine up a little bit different, especially for the Surface Go. So I'm going to choose docking mode, and I'm going to minimize this, and then we're going to actually change the display scaling to what I normally have it at on the Surface Go, because there's a lot of programs that don't work well with everything big, all the buttons touch friendly. So we're going to go back in to Artrage. And here you can see the UI is small here, but we have the Tablet Pro Artist Pad here on the side. And so things like opening up the color palette and picking a color is really fast and easy, and you don't have to worry about the scaling on the UI itself. So here we're going to speed things up a little bit. You can see I'm going between brushes like the watercolor brushes, and then I like to use the paint tube in order to add texture, as well as the paintbrush and the palette knife. Those are kind of my go-to ones, and so I've mapped those to the artist pad on the left, and then I have the tool picker like you'll see me using to switch, as well as the color picker. So those are the main ones. That's the paint tube right there. And again, it gives you a chance to do textured paintings, kind of like a topography on a map, which is kind of cool because you get a little bit of that 3D sculpting feel with the paint. And I just don't know of any other program that allows you to do that. So you can see the colors are starting to get really nice, nicely blended. And one thing that when you're using the canvas, you can use the canvas resize, and you'll see I had just did that. Choose map the canvas size, so that the canvas size is the same size as the screen. And they have a button specifically for that. So going in through here, and we're just blending colors, and we're pulling some of the paint down and pulling it into kind of like a bat wing kind of a shape. And that's what I'm thinking, kind of like a wing, a flap. And then here I rotated the image because it started to take shape. In my head, I'm starting to see kind of like a spine with, wings or branches or something coming out of it. So I use some of the different brushes here to cut in. The palette knife set real small, and we'll cut in to make that eye. and then using the paint tube to add some depth to it. And again, this is pretty cool being able to add this type of texture to digital paint. So kind of making some fire. It's coming out of the mouth, kind of shaping into almost like a, kind of like a dragon, and kind of like a prehistoric fish skeleton, like stuck in rock. Just kind of having fun with the different shapes and the different textures and pulling the paint and blending. One thing that I like doing is switching in between the different presets for the palette knife. That's very enjoyable for me. If you guys don't have a copy of Artrage 5 yet, I would go pick it up. It's a great program, really enjoyable to use, and like I said, for me, it is extraordinarily therapeutic. Just the smoothness and the color blending, it just feels so nice on this device. I put a link in the description. It's an affiliate link, and I've been working with the Artrage people for a little over a year now. They're wonderful guys and a great team. So use that link, I'd appreciate it. It's a great piece of software that I think you guys will enjoy. I put a link for Tablet Pro in the description as well. So feel free to pick that up and put the two together. They make a really great combination. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And until next time, stay creative.